All right, so in this video, we're going to take a look at the 5 benefits to trading SPX or 0-DTE option contracts. These contracts are huge, meaning this is like the big mama, big daddy index. So when you're trading this, you got to respect it. Be very careful. Otherwise, it can whip you upside the head very quickly. All right, so let's take a look at this index here. So we got SPX, it's at 45.57 right now. And the volume you can see is huge. So that is a lot of volume. So one of the huge first benefits is liquidity is probably the best you can get out there. If you look at the volume out there, probably 70% of the trading volume is happening through the SPX. You've got huge volume. The other thing that's happening is if you look at these expirations, there's a ton of expirations. So you can trade it almost every single day. You've got things from 0 days to 1 day, 2 day, 5 day, 7 day. I mean, just scroll down and you can see a ton of expirations in there. So that's also huge. Now that goes along the lines of with the liquidity and a lot of expirations, it allows you to get tight bid-ask spreads. So 23.40, 23.60. So about a 30-cent difference. Compare this to AutoZone, where the volume is very light. It's a $2,000 vehicle, but look at the bid-ask spread. We've got 75 to 77. So already that's kind of a poor bid-ask spread, which means you can get ripped off, and that's something to be a little bit more careful about. All right, benefit number 3 here. It also allows you to trade less contracts and save on commission. So if, for example, you've already traded or do trade the SPY, SPY is the baby of the SPX. So think of this as 1/10 the size, 45.22. Whereas SPX, we've got 4.557. So if you trade 10 or 20 contracts on the SPY, you could trade 1 or 2 contracts on the SPX. That allows you to save some on the commissions. Next big benefit is that it's also cash settled, which means there is no assignment. So if you go in and you take a look at, I'll pull up the SPY here, and I right click and I buy, I can actually buy it. See, if I click buy, it'll pull it up here. However, if you go to SPX and you go in and you try to buy it, look, the buy and sell is grayed out. Why? Because you can't buy it. It's the same here with the Russell to some level, where you go in and you go, boom, buy. You can't buy it. So that's the thing, is these types of vehicles, they are cash settled. So there's going to be no assignment, and SPX is one of those vehicles. So whatever it is, whatever the price is at the time of your option contracts, that's what it's going to be. You don't have to deal with the assignment risk out there. All right, let's look at the last and 5th benefit, and this is a 1256 contract rule. So SPX goes under the 1256 contract rule. So you can look it up on Wikipedia. The best thing to do is really talk to your accountant and professional, because I don't know your personal situation. Everybody's, different state, different regulations. Maybe you're in a different country. So check with your accountant and all that. But a 1256 contract allows you to trade these vehicles like the SPX. And a part of it is treated as 40% short-term capital gains, and 60% is traded as long-term capital gains tax, regardless. Look at this. Here's the cool thing. Regardless of holding period. So you can hold it for 0 days, 1 day, 5 days, and part of it, 60% of it, is long-term capital gains tax. Now, I think there is a maximum on that, but anyways, something for you to consider when you're starting to do these things, because that's a pretty powerful benefit. Imagine like you get 30-40% more in your pocket of Uncle Sam stuff. Anyway, it's going to be a calculation you got to do with your accountant and all that, but that's a huge benefit. So anyways, hope that helps. Truly appreciate you sticking with me. Don't forget to check out our tradersfly.com website. There's a lot of coaching there that I do with one-on-one, 3 months at a time, 6 months at a time. Definitely highly encourage you to check that out. Thank you so much for joining me. Great freebies over there on the website, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.